Hey guys, Super Collectibles here, and for today's video, I'm going to be doing an album review of the debut 2022 album by Manchester band Mage. Now, I've covered a lot of videos on this band that kind of jumped onto the scene a few years ago releasing music. Started off as a thrash band, and now they released their debut album with a brand new, just larger-than-life metalcore sound. It is great, and I'm going to be talking about all 10 tracks here. So, we kind of got a couple singles. This past year we got Betrayed, which I did a track review on that, and then we got another single leading up to the album's release called This Is the Day. So yeah, let's just start off with track 1. So track 1's kind of like a simple opener, and then it leads right into Betrayed, which I love that song. You know, it's very heavy, the guitar tones are great, get a lot of nice stuff from the newer members like Joshua on vocals, 2 guitar players, Oliver and Chloe, and then the members we've known this whole time, Tom and Jack, so bassist and drummer. And then Unspoken Words, track 3 comes in, clocking in around 5.5 minutes, and that song is great. On this album, I noticed there's a lot of kind of melodies, which I really like, and kind of some synthy stuff, too. I don't know what that is. It kind of sounds like that, and I really do like that. And I do love the melodies, too, and, you know, just the raw heaviness, just uplifting on this song, Unspoken Words. That leads into track 4, Jealousy, which is one of the shortest songs. It's just around like 3 minutes and 18 seconds. And this one is really just fun. It's a nice shorter track. You know, just gets right down to it. It's one of the quicker ones. And then it goes into A Beautiful Confession, which this is kind of a nice transition into the next song. And A Beautiful Confession, I really like it because it kind of gives me Slipknot vibes, kind of like techie and stuff, and it's really cool. So it kind of gives a different different foundation to the middle of the album, leading into kind of the second side. And the second side starts off very strong, a couple of very strong tracks. The first of those two, Petrified, very great song, one of my favorites. A couple of these tracks too, they do feature couple singers from a couple artists from different bands that is close to Mage, and that's very cool. So Petrified, one of my favorite tracks, honestly. Definitely like a good top 3 or 4. Yeah, Petrified track 6 is great. And I kind of like, yeah, it's like, I really love the heaviness too. And then like Disfigured, the song right after, probably one of my favorites. It starts off with nice kind of rhythm back and forth with the drums and the bass. That's a very good intro. And man, Disfigured is great. And we kind of did get a little tease on that for like a little promotional video. And then I'm like, yeah, that's kind of that middle riff there. And then track 8, This Is the Day, the song that we know from the second single. And it is a very great song too. You get a lot of that nice heaviness, and, you know, a lot of these tracks have nice melody too. And it's very great. And then probably another one of my favorite tracks, probably like top 2. Track 9, Bitter Truth, amazing song. Has another feature on it. And yeah, Bitter Truth is just very fun. And a lot of these songs, they're just insane with their outros. Very good breakdowns, too. And just the tones are just fantastic. I can't get past that. So Bitter Truth, definitely that. And Disfigured, got to be some of my personal favorites there, along with Petrified. Yeah, very good song. Track 10, closing off the album, we got Lost and Ambivalence. This one's a little more of like a ballady song, but it does have a lot of that screaming going on, too, there. Has that going for itself. Very nice song. Has a more melody to it. Out of all the 10, probably this one the most. And yeah, this song is very great to close off the album. And the album isn't too long either, so it doesn't test your patience. It's only like 36 minutes or so. Very good album. I pre-ordered the bundle on the band's Big Cartel website. I recommend you do that too if you're into kind of like metalcore. I'm not too big into that, but I really like Trivium. They kind of test with that sound too, so very fun. Album cover's great. Kind of reminds me of the Upside Down. If you kind of seen kind of ending of the latest Stranger Things season, kind of looks like that a little. But yeah, all in all, really love this album. I really like the continuation of what we know from the members that are still in this band. You get a lot of that fun rhythm section, just so great. And then you do get the newer things that are fantastic. You get heavier tones, right? You get that. The heavier tones really set this album to a specific mood, and it's great. It just all adds together. The sound is super heavy. And then you get very crunchy vocals, too. A lot of screaming, and it's fun. And everything about it all together coming at one big sound. That's what matters, and it comes in with a big punch. like I said, it's got the deep tones, it's got the melodies, it's fantastic. And yeah, and I really do kind of like how transitioning into certain tracks, you got like the Beautiful Confession, nice kind of middle area, just 40-second kind of, I don't know, just transition period into another just engulfing track. So yeah, this album is structured very well. It's got its heavy songs, it's got its melodies, and I very much recommend it. Steel Mage, as the Chapel Falls, came out last week on July 1st, 2022. Debut album by this band. They've had a couple other tracks there in their past with thrash music, but here they are now with their debut metalcore record. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Go check it out on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. You could order the album physically. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye, see you next time, and rock on.